Hello, you guys. I am back to give you guys some advice and input from questions they might ask you on your flight attendant um, interviews. I'm sorry, excuse me. I just took off my suit jacket because I just want to get comfortable. They need to have it on. So, you know, something else I would like to inform you for if you don't know what to wear for interviews, you can always wear like a white shirt, a white button up, or with a little tie or something like that, or a scarf. You can always wear pearls and black suit jacket. I just try to stick with the modern traditional look as much as possible, just to be presentable, because if you want to be a flight attendant, you want to be able to present yourself. You want to be able to present yourself like one. So, excuse me, I'm just gonna move over to get myself more comfortable. Okay. Oh god, this is kind of difficult. Excuse me. Okay, it's much better. Okay, some questions that I wrote down so I can keep in mind once I'm face to face in my final interview. Okay, no matter what, when flight attendants, recruiters, managers are asking you questions, it don't even have to be just for flight attendant airlines. No matter what interview you are in, always use the STAR method: the situation, the task, the action, and the result. That's STAR method. Okay, some questions and things I wrote down. What makes a great flight attendant? I wrote someone who was knowledgeable, someone who was personable and flexible. Also, someone who can maintain an environment for customers to enjoy the flight, and someone who can maintain a safe and security environment. Why do you want to be a flight attendant? Never. Okay, the typical answer is because I love to travel. I want to see the world. Everybody asks that. Of course, you can input it. I'm not saying not to say that, but I love to travel. I love to. Everybody knows that you're going to say that's just a typical answer. Just make sure that you input more, something different. Like I put, why do you want to be a flight attendant? And also say your question back. I want to be a flight attendant to be able to spread my horizons and to be cultured in the customer service environment, to be able to expose myself to a worldwide network, and how to develop my skills in customer service more. I'm not only a person who loves to be able to fly and see the world, but I'm a people's person. I love to be able to meet people worldwide and to gauge into different diversities and cultures, and be able to learn something from my employees and my customers and things like that. I love people. I'm a people's person. I like to engage in certain conversations. Like I can just have a random conversation with just anybody, not just anybody, but I'm just have a big personality or whatever. Not just strangers or whatever, but you know how some people is just not a people's person, and they do not know how to come off to people because they're very uncomfortable and they're just to themselves. I can make an uncomfortable person and a loner comfortable and just bringing their personality out. I know how to bring people personality out. I know how to bring people confidence out. I love to mentor people. I love to give people advice. And it's just all about how you come off to people and how you make them feel. How will you deal with a difficult person? They may ask that. Also, you can say you may listen, be empathetic. You repeat the problem back to them. Also always stay engaged in the upset customer, and try to provide a solution, and follow up with them on the situation and things like that, because you want to stay engaged with your customer to let them know that you care and you're concerned. Even if it was a difficult situation, you wasn't convinced to them, you still followed up to let them be aware that you're trying to make the situation the best as possible, so you don't run a customer off and they stop doing business with you. You want them to keep doing business with you. You have to be understanding that it's not going to be always good situations. Customers who's going to be satisfied and happy. Things happen like that. You just have to prepare yourself and be able to provide the best customer service as possible. I did my research on Delta. This is what you do. No matter what airline you apply for, always do your research on them. Look them up and get information that you may not know, because it's always good to know information when you go up in front of the room and you explain and talk to them. Some notes that I've written down about Delta. Delta was founded May 30th, 1924, which was 91 years ago. The Delta headquarters is also in Atlanta, Georgia. Delta has 334 destinations in the world. In 2013 was the world's largest airline, and today, in 2015, Delta is now $1 billion company. Write down information that you can just be able to just say right off the top of your head, period. You don't write down very long sentences about the company. If you have a good memory and stuff like that, yeah, you can. But I try to keep it short and brief, so it don't sound like I'm going on and on about something. Like I really sat and did my research and did things like that, How to respond to emergency, you gather your team, the passengers, keep them calm as possible, or describe a situation. They may ask you questions like that. How do you deal with change? I said, how do I deal with change? By being flexible. Very simple and straightforward. What do you think a flight attendant provides? They're going to ask you, what do a flight attendant provide? Everybody knows flight attendant provides customer service, but the number one thing flight attendants provide is safety and security, and then they provide customer service satisfaction. Let me see. Okay, that is my questions for today for flight attendants. Yeah, pretty much those are my questions. I have another book as well. Yeah, those are my questions. If you guys need to ask me any questions, concerns, feedback, advice, or anything, I'm willing to give it to you. I don't know everything. I'm still learning as well. I still watch YouTube tutorials. My favorite flight attendant that I watch, her name is Raisinose. I'm not sure if I got her name right, but I love her. She's very beautiful and presentable. She wear her hair sometimes slicked back in a ponytail. Sometimes she wear her hair down. I've looked at other flight attendants, but I haven't learned their names yet. But I remember Raisinose because she always says her name. She's very presentable, and I looked at more videos from her than anybody else. And that's all for today. Just giving my advice and input on my interviews and what I've learned to share with other people. Even if you don't have that much information and you don't know everything, regardless of what you know, somebody else might not know, and it may be informative to other people. Something that I've learned from another person, which is Raisinose, and other flight attendants and other people that I've engaged with. I've learned things from them, and I'm just passing it on to other people just in case they may have a future interview with Delta or United or any airline they may apply for. It's always good just to pass on informative information. And always remember, no matter what in life, we are not here to be a blessing just to ourselves. We are here to be a blessing to another. God can fill you when you're full of yourself. Have a good day. You can also follow me on Instagram at Killing for Millions, KILLN, the number 4, millions, MILLONZ. Excuse me, I'm just kind of tongue-tied. Killing for Millions. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm just starting my YouTube channel. I'm kind of new. You gotta learn to be able to be way more informative and talk to you guys way better. I'm gonna get better as more and more I go on. So, thank you. Have a good day.